And what's going on? Welcome back to another build video. I'm back again with another build video. Sorry it took so long, but I'm always working out, testing out builds, trying to figure out what type of content I want to make, what type of builds I want to focus on. So yeah, but anyways, we're back with another video. This is a armor regen video. My last build video focused on bonus armor, so I decided to kind of continue that trend and make instead of a bonus armor build, this is going to be a regen build. So for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off the video breakdown of the build, and then after that, if you want to stick around for the gameplay to see how the build works on heroic with some black tux, feel free to do so. But anyways, let's get right into the build. I always like to start off by focusing on the specialization that I'm using for. So for this regen build, for this build in particular, I'm going to be focusing on the gunner class. You're going to notice that I like to use the gunner class in a lot of my builds because it is one of the best specializations in my opinion. For this build, since I'm going to be using the Banshee Pulse, you do need to have the gunner class activated. So and the only way to get the Banshee Pulse is to get this gunner class activated. I also like the gunner class also generates 10% of total armor, generates 10% of total armor capacity every 60 seconds. Party members receive 5%. That is also cool. And I also like this other talent right here. Rate of fire increases by 5% on kill for 5 seconds. Now that could be really huge. You know, you might not think about it, but that is also really great. So yeah, so that is why I'm using the gunner specialization now. For the weapons, I am going to be using the AR, the St. Elmo's engine, simply because for this build, I do need to shoot enemies a little bit much more longer since this is more like a regen build. So I'm going to be using the St. Elmo's engine because it comes with a 70 round mag. And also the talent is not bad. Actum East, shooting an enemy with this weapon will give a stack of, will give 1 stack. At 100 stacks, the next magazine will be filled with shock ammo. So that shock ammo can be really good, especially against like those chunguses and those bosses. And if you are playing against the Black Tusk, they use a lot of electronics, and shock works great against electronics. So this is always a great gun to use in general. For the secondary, I'm using the apartment simply because it does a really, it has a high total number of damage that it does. It's simply because I do like using the apartment from time to time. I think it's underrated of SMG. Unfortunately, the thing about the apartment, this is a named item that can only be found in the dark zone, or in the dark zone vendors. So if you are looking for this gun, I'll suggest going into the dark zone, but you could use whatever you want for the secondary. It does not matter. For the pistol, I'm just using this TDI custom so I can get an extra skill tier basically. And that's going to be it for the pistol. Now to start off with the mask. So for the mask, I'm going to be using the Bellstone Armory mask. Now this mask comes with armor. It has crit hit damage. It has armor regen and crit hit chance for the mod. Now for the brand set, you can see it comes with 1% armor regen, and you also get 10% armor on kill. So that is always huge. So if you get in armor, extra armor while on kill, while also have that regen proc, it's always great for survivability. This build is going to be one of those builds that you discover is really good when it comes to surviving, and also dishing out a decent amount of damage. So yeah, so that's what I'm using for the mask. Now going on to the chest piece, we're going to be using the Golem Gear limited chest piece. Now I could farm for a better chest piece. I've been trying to farm to get a better one, but it's also kind of difficult. Because I need certain parameters to come with this chest piece. But for this chest piece, it has armor. It comes with skill haste, armor regen, and crit hit damage. Now, ideally, I would like to find one that has like crit hit damage or crit hit chance, so I could do a little bit of damage instead of that skill haste. Hopefully, you could find something better like that. Even headshot would have been really nice instead of that skill haste. But this is the best chest piece that I have so far. Now for the brand set, for this one, it comes with status effects and 1% armor regen, and the talent is unbreakable. That unbreakable, when your armor is depleted, repair 95% of your armor. That is huge. So you can get 95% of your armor back. This just increases the survivability of this build. even more. Now, some people might, if you want to choose to run a different talent, you can. You don't have to like Unbreakable. But again, this build is all about survivability. It's all about that armor regen, staying alive as long as possible by any means necessary, basically. So I'm going to be running 2-piece Foundry, and one of those pieces is Foundry Bulwark, which is a gear set, and one of those Foundry Bulwark pieces is the holster. This also comes with armor and crit hit damage, and for 2 pieces I get total armor. For 3 pieces I get another 1% armor regen and shield, and 50% shield health if I was using a shield. For the knee pads, now the knee pads, these are going to be a little tricky for you to find. These are the Emperor's Gods knee pads. These are also another Dark Zone exclusive build. I think these are the best knee pads when it comes to any armor regen build. So if you are trying to make an armor regen build, that's really great. I highly suggest farming for these in the Dark Zone. They come by fairly, in my opinion, I want to say fairly easy, simply because I have a ton of them. I have another one right here. And if we go to my stash, I think I have a bunch of them too. Let me just double check real quick, just to make sure, but like just to kind of show you that they're really not that bad. So yeah, you can see I have a bunch in here that I use for different reasons. Obviously, this one has created damage, armor regen, and handling. So Emperor's God. So you can see that they, even though they're a named item, and I've actually deconstructed some past, they are not that hard to find. If you play on Xbox and if you're not going with the DZ, I can help you try to find these. But once again, sorry, those knee pads are really not that difficult in my opinion. But again, everybody's loot drop is different. But I highly suggest grabbing a pair of these knee pads if you're trying to make a regen build. Now, what makes these knee pads really special is that they're only with the 1% armor regen as an attribute. They always come with that 1%. So that is huge. Especially if you want to make an armor regen build. I topped them off with another armor mod, as you can see right there. So I have 2 armor regens going on, and then I have 170. I have like armor as the main core attribute. Now for the brand set, they do come with skill duration and repair skills. Nothing that's really going to help you in the long run in terms of this build, but these are essential when it comes to making a armor regen build. For the gloves, this is my second piece of Foundry Bulwark. I'm running the Foundry Bulwark gloves with armor and crit hit chance. And the backpack, I'm going the Ninja Bike backpack. Now, this backpack, what makes this backpack really cool is that despite the fact that it comes with all 3 attributes, right? Weapon damage, armor, and the skill tier, it also, the talent resourceful is really great. Slots in with any equipped gear set or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses for multiple sets simultaneously. Now, what this is going to allow us to do is, like, as you can see, I only have, even though I only have 1 piece of built and armory, because I have the Ninja Bike backpack, it allows me now to use both, like 2 out of the 3 of the brand sets. So now I'm using armor regen and I'm getting the 10% armor on kill, which is really helpful here when I put on my golem piece, because I can get that other 1% armor regen. So yeah, so this is the build. For the skills, I am running a defender drone and the Banshee pulse. The Banshee pulse is really great for disorienting enemies. They get dazed, so you can shoot them a little bit longer, and the defender drone is just extra protection and survivability. As you notice in my gameplay, they're going to spend a lot of time being outside, just kind of face tanking enemies. But the thing is, you know, a lot of damage. The more damage you take, the more health you're going to lose, regardless of what type of build you have got going on. Now for the stats, we're going to be looking at about 73,000 weapon damage, 30,902 for PvP weapon damage. We're looking at 42% crit hit chance and about 100% crit hit damage with 75% headshot damage. That's actually a lot of headshot damage. And then if we go here to the defense, you see we're sitting over just about 2.1 million armor. You're going to be getting about 412,000 armor on kill. And look at that 97, almost 100,000 armor regen. And this is just my build. Now if you do kind of maximize this build, obviously if you end up expertising some of these items even higher, this build can even you can get even more armor on kill. And I want you to remind you, like, this armor regen that you're getting, this is like the total armor regen, like almost like per second in combat. So think about it, amount of armor automatically repaired per second in combat. So you're gonna be getting over 100,000 armor repairs while in combat, and that is really sweet. And that is a lot of armor back, gives you tons of survivability. It does a decent amount of damage. Like I said, if I could find a better chest piece right here just to kind of like increase my crit hit damage or crit hit chance, that would have been nice. But the build itself, does great for solo heroic. So if you're looking for a solo heroic build, it does great in groups. Even use it a little bit, another version of this in legendary, it is viable. You're gonna suffer a little bit on the damage aspect, but if you're kind of looking to kind of like distract enemies and kind of help out your team that way, this build could also work in legendary. But yeah, so that is the build breakdown. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like I said, the rest of the video is just going to be gameplay of me showcasing the build in Grand Washington against some on a solo heroic mission, and showcasing how the build works. But other than that, I will catch you in the next Division video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next Division 2 video. Peace.
Getting that Black Tusk assault team out of there is your main objective. But there are a few high priority targets we want you to neutralize. Their codenames are Puck, Roadblock, and Carver. You're gonna have to do this room by room. We have zero intel on how they're set up on site. That Puck is down. Good work. Continue clearing the building.
Sweep it clear.
Say good night. Bucket.